Hey guys, welcome back. This is part 2 of the YZ build. Let me show you what I've done in the meantime since last you saw. So I went ahead and I painted these. I think I mentioned that in the last video, but I went ahead and got them mounted up. They turned out really nice. I know they're not going to stay that way, and I'm okay with that, but they look pretty good. So this side here, yep, looks good. This thing here, I got it cleaned and put back on. I think it's the mount for the exhaust system. Went ahead and remounted the brake reservoir. I'm going to drain the fluids and stuff probably after the bike's all back together. I'm going to end up, I think I'm just going to replace this thing because I don't think, spin around here, I don't think that's what's supposed to be on it. I just kind of, I don't know, that just seems terrible. That can't be what's supposed to be on it. So I might try to find one of those. But yeah, so, oh, and I found this bar pad. It doesn't quite fit because it's a Pro Taper bar pad and it's on a Renthal fat bar. So, but I had it in the box. I think it'll work for now. I may still order one, but I just slapped it on there because I found it. So yeah, that's really all I've done. I'm going in the morning to my buddy's shop to do that. But right now, I'm going to take this engine, and I'm going to take it outside, and I'm going to start cleaning it and getting it ready to reinstall. I don't think it has any major issues. I've thought about pulling the cylinder and the head off of it just to inspect everything, but I mean, it's only going to take me 5 minutes to pull the motor back out if I have to. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to tape this up and tape the exhaust side up here, and I'm going to go to town cleaning this bad boy. So let's get outside and freeze to death because it is, like, I don't know, really cold here. Well, I think it turned out pretty good. I mean, for a 20-year-old engine. Still got a little grime tucked away in some of these spots, but I think it'll be all right. I am going to ride it. So I just covered those holes up with some zip ties and some sandwich bags just to keep the water from going in. I know there's going to be a little bit of water getting past some of this stuff. I didn't bother doing anything with that, but I am going to dry it off a little bit and see if I can't get it put in here. All right, so I've got the bolts. I just got to put the nuts on, but the engine's in there. I think it's looking pretty nice. I just got to get all this stuff ran up, tucked up out of here, out of the way. But yeah, I think it's turning out pretty good. Okay, so now I need to get these things, well, don't go that way. I need to get these things bolted in. And you can see these are just nasty, disgusting. But I don't know if you guys remember from the first part of this. This is the CDI, and it was just zip tied up here somewhere for some reason. But this thing actually like bolts in, like, I don't know, like right here or something. Okay, I found where it got. Maybe I think it's maybe this way. Yeah, I think that's it. It goes in like this, something like that. So I'm gonna get these little brackets cleaned up. Matter of fact, I've already got one of them clean, and all I did was just wash it with some steel wool. You know, hit the edges, make it look nice and shiny. I mean, this is super easy, just to make it look a lot better. So you can see the difference in the two here. So I'm gonna go wash this other one up, clean it up with an SOS pad or something, and get this CDI. I'm actually gonna go ahead and probably clean this up a little bit. I'm not gonna put this sucker in the water. I don't want it wet, but I am gonna probably grab a rag and just wipe it down. And then I will probably go ahead and just kind of, I don't know, tape up this harness. And then worst case scenario, I unplug everything, take it all out, and then clean, you know, and then replace it or something, or have to do some wiring upgrades. So for now, it's all getting taped up, and we're just gonna make everything look nice and hope for the best. All right, guys, and just like that, the deal is done. I've got this harness taped up here. Got these cleaned up, mounted, got this mounted. I mean, everything looks real nice. Went ahead and got the coil put on and mounted. It's wired up. These two wires here go to the kill switch, which I've actually got to order one. And then of course the harness comes down to the stator. All this is looking really, really nice. I've still got to put some bolts in this subframe, which, speaking of, I've got the subframe on. I ended up painting it, cleaned out this air box. I mean, it looks pretty good for 20 years old. The cage looks good, but I'm waiting on a new air filter. Speaking of new parts, I have got the, hang on, I got new O-rings and springs for the exhaust, and I've got some cheap fork seals. So the next thing that we're going to do in the next video, hopefully, is get the O-rings changed, get the springs put on here, bolt this sucker down, get these forks done. They're still sitting over here in the corner. You get those changed out, the seals or whatever, get those changed out and get the forks back on so it's a roller, and finish bolting this down and a carburetor. And then after that, I just need, I really just need a set of radiators that aren't all boogered up, and then we should be able to fire it up. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I think we're making really good progress on this build. I know it's been only like maybe 10, 12 minutes worth of video, but it's taken me several months to get to this point. I've got a lot of other things going on in the background. I got this 450R back here I'm doing work on, as well as this Polaris back here, and there's plenty of other things that are going on in the background. I recently made a new car purchase that we're going to talk about in a separate video. That being said, hopefully on this next video for this bike, we can at least get it into a roller. That would be awesome. And hopefully we can be riding it by spring. So we got just like maybe another couple months, and then it's time to ride. So stay tuned. Thanks.